Honorable members, prayers. Almighty God, we humbly beseech thee to look with favor upon this Parliament of the Republic of Ghana. Grant that it may perform its high duty as in thy sight. Give divine guidance to the President of the Republic, endow members of Parliament and ministers of state with discernment and vision, integrity and courage, that through the labors of government, this land and people may be well and truly served, and thy good purposes for the common human life be realized in our midst. O God, grant us a vision of our country, fair as it might be, a country of righteousness, where none shall wrong his neighbor, a country of plenty, where evil and poverty shall be done away with, a country of brotherhood, where all success shall be founded on service and honor shall be given to the deserving, a country of peace, where government shall rest on the will of the people and the love for the common good. Bless the efforts of those who struggle to make this vision a living reality. Inspire and strengthen our people that they may give time, thought, and sacrifice to speed the day of the coming beauty of Ghana and Africa. Amen. Honorable members, kindly indulge me to skip item 2. There's no message from the presidency, and equally you don't have any communication from the speaker. So we turn to item 5. Item 5. Collection of votes and proceedings and that of the official report. We begin with votes and proceedings. Votes and proceedings. Page 1. Page 2. Page 3. Page 4. Page number 5. Page 6. Page 7. Page 8. Page 9. Page number 10. Yes, Honorable Member for Tanonoff.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, sorry to take you back to page 7. Yesterday, Honorable Kobe Ocheda, who was present. He even contributed to a statement on the floor by remark that so I just want to draw the attention.
Very well. So it means he didn't sign the records. That could be the only reason. Other than that, I don't see why he should be marked absent. Yesterday, I was not here, and I've been marked absent. Yes, Honorable Member for Asante Achimdorf.
Mr. Speaker, for the first time, I recognize that my good friend, Honorable John Peter Abewu, who was here and chatted with me in the morning, is considered absent from Parliament. That cannot be the case. He was here and I had discussions with him. Honorable Peter Abewu.
Yes, honorable member, I will not challenge any member who raised this issue. But if you come and refuse to register.
Mr. Speaker, I am seeking your guidance that it be corrected because he was here.
No, I will do that. But what I'm saying, I'm just cautioning all of us that once we come, no matter what, let's find time to register our names. Because that's the only way table can actually get your name as present or otherwise. So table, kindly take note of that and do the corrections. So page 8. Page 9. Page number 10. Page 11. Page 12. Page 13. And finally, page number 14. Honourable members, in the absence of any further corrections, the votes and proceedings of Wednesday, the 17th of July 2024 is hereby adopted as the true records of proceedings. Honourable members, I have in my hands the 14 June 2024 edition of the official report. 14 June 2024 edition of the official report. Honourable members, I take it again, 14 June 2024 edition of the official report. Honourable members, in the absence of any corrections, the official report of 14 June 2024 is hereby adopted as the true records of proceedings. Leadership, are we moving to urgent questions?
Mr. Speaker, we are not taking any questions today. We want to take the Civil Aviation Authority, the third reading, and continue with the EPA.
Why? At least you tell us something as to why we are not taking questions.
Mr. Speaker, we agree in concrete, but we'll move straight to.
Yeah, we agree, but I think members will be interested to know why that we've slated questions and we are not taking them. So if you can give us up.
Yeah, Mr. Speaker, all the ministers are having a cabinet retreat, so I think we cannot.
Well, very well. So, yes, Honorable former Minority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, the available leader have attempted to explain that ministers do have cabinet. That's why there are deputy ministers in some ministries, additional ministers of state. Mr. Speaker, the parliamentary question remains a critical tool in the exercise of this House oversight. So the available leader must appreciate why you are admonishing him to offer an explanation. This is our opportunity to hold ministers accountable to the people of Ghana and to hold them accountable to budgets that we approve for them to spend. Therefore, ordinarily, Mr. Speaker, he should offer an explanation in respect of each minister. Lands and forestry, where is his whereabouts? Local government, where is his whereabouts? And then energy, where is his whereabouts? You can't give a wholesale explanation to all. What was the explanation? There are 3 different ministers who are supposed to appear before the House. All of them cabinet, and all of them do have supporting ministers of state and deputy ministers. We don't find your explanation satisfactory. In any case, cabinet has not started yet. We monitor you and we follow you. So why are you using that as a school? The Honorable Minister for Employment is supposed to be in cabinet. He has crisis he's managing over labor strikes and disputes, which must be of interest to cabinet. What you are doing to resolve all the industrial strikes which is affecting productivity. So offer a better explanation, Mr. Speaker.
Very well. Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker,
Minister, I'll come to you.
Mr. Speaker, I think that this is becoming too many. Very often, such flimsy excuses are given justifying the disrespect the executive arm has for the legislative arm. Mr. Speaker, I filed an urgent question. An urgent question, it ceases to be urgent any longer. This is the 2nd week. And I've seen that many colleagues of mine also filed urgent questions. And these are the excuses they are given to us. For me, it makes the argument stronger that we need to be working towards insulating the legislative arm from the grip of the executive arm. Because some of the ministers are also members of parliament. So in performing this duality of responsibility, which one do they take important? So, leader, that reason is untenable, and I think that this should be the last time we should experience that, at least in this parliament. It simply doesn't make sense. They have deputies, and I shudder to think that the deputies are not attending the same program, when they are well aware that there are questions they are supposed to answer. Look, since Tuesday, we have these urgent questions on the other paper, since Tuesday, and we've never had the opportunity to ask. So if someone death was to be prevented as a result of the questions we asked, by now the person would have been buried and the funeral announcement and performance would have been done. I don't think that this is a very tangible excuse to give. They need to take this house serious.
Yes, Minister, let me hear you.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, just to say that attending to cabinet business is not a flimsy excuse. But I got up, Mr. Speaker, because my colleague, the Honorable Member of Parliament for Tamale South, referred to me as a Minister of State who is also supposed to be in cabinet but is here. Mr. Speaker, I came here on behalf of my other colleagues who are not here just to seek permission from my leadership. So if he sees me and my other colleagues are not here, that is the reason why they are not here.
Yes, let me hear you for the last time.
Mr. Speaker, this matter cannot be overemphasized. We filed questions, some urgent, some regular, over a long period. Sometimes the questions are fielded 2 good years after they have been filed. So they make no meaning any longer. Now, when when the roads minister, Honorable Makwata, was in office, at least we had that regular appearance of him to answer to our questions. But he's not there. So now nobody comes here as a minister again to answer our questions. Now we have planned committee of the whole to take place over a number of days. And this committee of the whole were to be preceded by questions and some meetings with some of the ministers. But they have not shown up. So we are not able to hold the committee of the committee of the whole meeting. So I don't know what we are doing. When we raise quorum, these are some of the reasons. When we raise lack of quorum that we should adjourn the house, these are some of the reasons. They are not taking Parliament serious at all. But they go about lambasting us on the radio, on televisions, that we MPs are not working. Why do we want privileges? So I think our colleagues who are ministers should cooperate with the rest of us so that we can make Parliament function. For now, I don't know what we are doing. We just come here, sit down and walk away. Lay papers, do nothing else, and we walk away. How can our issues which concern us in the constituencies be addressed when ministers are unwilling to appear before the committee? I think we have to take a serious look at this, Mr. Speaker.
Yes.
Yes, Speaker, I was struggling to catch your eye. The Honorable Kodo referred to Honorable Amwakwata as the Minister for Rules. He ought to have said former Minister for Rules. Thank you.
Well noted. Yes.
Mr. Speaker, if there is something we have to say to our Honorable Minister for Labour and Social Welfare, we should rather congratulate him instead of trying to ridicule him for being here while there is a so-called meeting somewhere. The minister is showing us direction in the way that this meeting is his responsibility to be here, and he is here. I want to commend him for showing faith with the House at all times when he has the opportunity to so do. Minister, we congratulate you for your diligence in this House and the direction that you show. We take inspirations from you. Mr. Speaker, I thank you very much.
Well. Honorable members, especially the whips, in this case, the government whips, please, let's do well to let the ministers respond to Parliament. It's very, very important. And I'm making this appeal to the whips, especially the government whips. It is your duty to make sure any minister who is destined to come and respond to any question come. So before a minister is programmed to come and answer or respond to any member, at least it's incumbent on the whips to make sure the ministers are well informed before we even program them. Because it's not nice that we program a minister to come and answer questions. Meanwhile, the minister may be having something else doing. So it doesn't make sense. We program him, the minister is somewhere doing something else. I'm not saying what he's doing is not important. But once we program the minister, there should be that correlation, that the minister will surely make time to come and respond to members. Other than that, it's a bit problematic. So please, I'm urging the whips, especially the government's whips, to take this seriously. Yes. So, if we are not taking questions, then let me refer to leadership for an indication.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, at the commencement of public business, let's turn to order paper, page 28, item 53. Mr. Speaker, before I seek your leave for the Deputy Minister to take the third reading, I want the chairman of the committee to amend part of the clauses. Mr. Speaker, if it pleases you. Thank you. Page 28, item 53. Page 28.
Well.
So, Mr. Speaker, the chairman will actually amend part of that before I seek your leave for the Deputy Minister to move the motion.
Well, thank you very much. But before I will invite the chairman, let me take my eye to the public gallery and I acknowledge our children who are here to witness and study what goes on in the chamber. We have KNUST College of Science, KNUST College of Science. They are being led by Awuni Abebio David, who is the Senate Speaker. Do you have Senate in KNUST College of Science? He is the Senate Speaker, and the group, they are coming from Ofolikrom constituency. Ofolikrom constituency. I think your member of parliament is not here yet. So you may resume your seat. And the second group is Zemini EPJHS AMB. Zemini EPJHS AMB. And they are being led by Ufasi Kwame Andrews, who is the headmaster, and the school is located at South Dye. South Dye. Honorable Dafiamepo is not here, so you may also resume your seat. I hope you are here to study. And whatever goes on here is part of your studies. So look at us, and that should inform you to study hard so that tomorrow you may take our place if you are no more here. Thank you, and you are welcome. Yes, Honorable Member for Wa Central.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I'm grateful for this opportunity. There are some comments made which I think should not go unnoticed. Some of them are so critical. When they make them, we follow it up. I just listened to Honorable Apia Kubi, who commended the Minister for Employment for being here. And I think it's worth noting that Honorable Andy Apia Kubi himself must be commended for always standing straight and objective to the truth, and has done that whether it is party or not. And I think that commendation can also be recognized. That attitude should also be recognized. He commits himself to doing the right. He criticized, I just listened to him criticizing the now appointed what do you call him? Running mate. He won against them. He won against his conduct, and they still took him. Today, he is completely right about what he said, and I think that he must be commended as well. Mr. Speaker, thank you.
We give Honorable Tampuli.
Mr. Speaker, I think that the Honorable Member for Wa Central is completely out of order. In commending the Member of Parliament for Asante Achim North, he needn't have gone the way that he went. I mean, how can you just, in one breath, run down a colleague as you are praising another colleague? What is it that the Member of Parliament for Meshasaf has done? What has he done that you have to, throw him under the bus the way that you did? I think that it is in bad taste. And Mr. Speaker, I will encourage the Honorable Member of Parliament for Wa Central to withdraw his statement that he made about the Member of Parliament for Meshasaf and God willing, the incoming Vice President of the Republic of Ghana come January 7th. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much, Chairman. Honourable members, we are. No, I'm not going to entertain any. No. Honourable, we are moving into public business, and let me invite the chairman for Transport Committee.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, thank you for your indulgence. I want to take you back to Clause 4 of the Civil Aviation Authority Bill. Mr. Speaker,
Sorry. So, honorable members, Ghana Civil Aviation Bill 2024 at the consideration stage. Thank you very much. Now, the chairman.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, clause 4, amendment proposed. Paragraph M, delete and insert. Carry out investigations into incidents, complaints, or occurrences of safety or security issues, including non-compliance and other deficiencies identified by the authority. Analysis of reported safety events, safety trends, and results of aircraft accident and incident investigations. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Honourable members, the chairman has just moved an amendment on clause 4. Yes.
Mr. Speaker, sub-clause F, is that right? F. M. Sub-clause M.
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, my issue, he has corrected it.
How?
Just for emphasis, he added air accident incident. Did I hear that? What about air accident? In the last words you used, I want something specific on. Incident is incident, but air accident, aircraft. So repeat it. Aircraft.
So, chairman, let's allow him to come with a rendition word.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Mr. Speaker, clause 4, amendment proposed. Paragraph M, delete and insert. Carry out investigations into incidents, complaints, occurrences of safety or security issues, including non-compliance and other deficiencies identified by the authority. Analysis of reported safety events, negative safety trends, and result of aircraft accident and incident investigations. I so move.
Mr. Speaker, I support the amendment, save one word, non-compliance with deficiencies. The word deficiency, I don't find it satisfactory. If there is non-compliance, the non-compliance can be to a standard. The non-compliance can be to a regulation. The non-compliance can be to an act. But when you say deficiency in a traffic system, what is a deficiency? Is nebulous a word. So if you can substitute the word deficiency for a better air or aviation related word, I'll fully support the amendment. Non-compliance, or you just leave it at non-compliance. Then we know they will be investigating matters of non-compliance. But non-compliance to what? Non-compliance to what? But you use the word non-compliance to something deficiency. Mr. Speaker, I don't find the word deficiency good enough to fit into that paragraph. But the rest of the words, I agree with him, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, chairman.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, these are ICAO conventions, and you can find it in the annexes. Annexes 3.8. So, if you permit me, maybe I have to read the language so that it will clear every doubt. So, Mr. Speaker, annexes 3.811. It reads of Chicago Convention. An effective and sustainable safety oversight system should provide for the identification and non-compliance and other safety issues and for their effective and timely resolution. And as 3.812, safety issues identified by the state include A, non-compliance and other deficiencies identified by the Civil Aviation Authority. So this is the language which is captured.
So now it's non-compliance and other deficiencies. Now you are coming out well. So I am with you. So, honourable members, all those in favour of the proposed amendment to clause 4, say aye. All those against, say no. Honourable members, the ayes have it. The proposed amendment is carried. And now the question is, all those in favour that clause 4, as amended, stands part of the bill, say aye. All those against, say no. Honourable members, the ayes have it. Clause 4, as amended, stands part of the bill. Yes.
Mr. Speaker, I have one amendment also to make on clause 7.
Clause 7, okay, let's hear you.
Yes, Mr. Speaker, clause 7, amendment proposed, paragraph D, delete licensing and insert confirming. Delete licensing and insert confirming. Thank you. I shall move.
Yes, honourable members, clause 7, the chairman has made another proposed amendment. The question, all those in favour of the proposed amendment say aye. All those against say no. Honourable Helena, do you have any?
Mr. Speaker, I support it, but the opening words, the authority is responsible. The authority shall be responsible. Modern day drafting and old drafting is responsible. Is a modern. So old school is shall. The authority is responsible for the regulation of aviation security. Mr. Speaker, we just heard him. When you were reading the Chicago Convention, you said aviation safety. You didn't say aviation security. Why is it here security? Is aviation safety the same thing as aviation security? No, but you read Chicago. Read Chicago again for Mr. Speaker's attention. You read Chicago, and Chicago said aviation safety. Aviation safety is not the same thing as aviation security, Mr. Speaker. No, so this is the authority is responsible for the regulation of aviation security and safety. Maybe match the two words. What do you want to achieve in 7? Mr. Speaker, I heard it when you were reading the Chicago Convention. You didn't say aviation security. 2 times you said aviation safety, aviation safety. So let it reflect. I thank you, Mr. Speaker. Particularly so that in 7A, Annexes 9 and 17 of the same Chicago is quoted. Thank you.
But, Honourable Helena, it appears you are coming out with another amendment different from what he is saying. So let me adopt his one first, then probably come to you. Yes. So all those in favour of the proposed amendment by the chairman say aye. All those against say no. Honourable members, the ayes have it. The proposed amendment is carried. Yes, Honourable Helena, do you have any further amendment in clause 7?
Mr. Speaker, not 7, but because we are masters of our own rules, you put the question to clause 4. Agreed to. I have no objection. But Mr. Speaker, I have just read through clause 4, subclause L. Yes, L. And with your leave, Mr. Speaker, and indulgence, I want us to walk back to it because I'm going to raise a constitutional issue. When you use the word expropriate property, the Constitution of Ghana frowns upon expropriation. Mr. Speaker, a rule in law you are familiar with.
Yes, but the government can expropriate.
No, but I want an explanation because the Constitution of Ghana does not easily allow for expropriation of property. In fact, I'll quote the Constitution to support my argument. So my worry is the minister responsible for aviation. You want to expropriate property for use in aeronautical search and rescue in the emergency situation when necessary. Yes, so because there's an air incident that we must permit. But expropriate property, Are you expropriating it forever or temporarily? Mr. Speaker, expropriate is strong.
Honorable Helena, I think it's a technical word. Expropriation is, we used to have the State Lands Act,
Yes.
which empowers the government to expropriate any land that is of national interest. So, if any property is of national interest, the government can acquire or can expropriate. So I think it's a technical word. Anyway, let me give it to the minister.
Mr. Speaker, this provision, no matter the language and scope and effect of it, is subject to the provisions of the Constitution.
Yes.
So whatever it is that we are going to invoke under this law, we have to do it subject to the provisions of the Constitution, which deals with acquisition of land compulsory.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Speaker, this does not sin and contaminate the Constitution. Yeah. The Constitution is properly preserved.
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
So Honorable Helena, I think
Abuja.
Yes, Honorable Abuja.
Mr. Speaker, this is not the same as government deciding that they are going to take a portion of land for anything. This is in a situation of search and rescue in an emergency situation of an aircraft. So let's say an aircraft gets missing in a forest, and then there's a law that says that no one is supposed to enter this forest for a reason. You cannot say that because there's a law or regulations which says that this entering this forest is prohibited. So we cannot enter that forest and do a search and rescue. So it is in a situation of search and rescue. That is the only situation under which this applies.
I think I'm with you. So let me now put the question to 7. So, honourable members, the amendment proposed by the chairman has been adopted. So let him put the question. All those in favour that clause 7 as amended. Do you have something else in clause 7? Okay.
Mr. Speaker, with your indulgence and leave, 7A, the development of aviation security policies and requirements. Why are you using the word requirements? You have aviation security standards. Why are you particularly using the word requirements? Read Annex 9 and 17 of the Chicago Convention. Why the use of the word requirements? Development of aviation security policies and requirements. Why the word requirements? Thank you. I just need an explanation from the chairman. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, chairman.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the convention requires the Civil Aviation Authority to meet certain requirements, and they have been itemized. If you pick the convention, you can read all the requirements. So we wanted to be specific. We wanted to state it in the law so that any time they want to make reference, they can just refer to the requirement under the convention. And here, the convention they've stated it. They mentioned the convention in the act. So I don't think they are in the annex. I don't think, yes. Let me just add.
In addition to what the chairman has just said, so there are some requirements which are not stated in policy. For instance, the civil aviation is required to license or certify security companies. Now, before the security company is certified, they have to go through the procedure of getting a license from the Minister of the Interior. Then they will get another clearance from the National Security before they will even now come and apply and then go through the rigorous procedure of the Ghana Civil Aviation Authority. So these are requirements, some of which we are anticipating, and you cannot capture them in policy or put them in one document. So that is just the reason why you have some of these requirements. There may be additional requirements, going into the future, because the industry is quite dynamic and fluid. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much. Yes, Honorable Helena.
Mr. Speaker, the last one, 7C, whether the minister and the chairman have an objection to adding the words after ensuring, safeguarding, ensuring and safeguarding the safety of passengers, whether they have an objection. Ensuring is not enough. You need to safeguard the safety of passengers, crew, ground personnel, and the general public, ensuring and safeguarding. Unless, of course, ensuring will be explained to mean safeguarding. You are to ensure and safeguard. Ensure and safeguard. That is my, with Mr. Speaker's link, I'll add those words. Thank you.
Yes, Honorable Chairman.
Well, Mr. Speaker, I mean, I don't see his proposal is not injurious, but I would prefer that we would rather remove ensuring and make read the safeguarding the safety of passengers instead of putting the ensuring there. So yeah. I don't see. So we can keep it. And we can delete the ensuring and rather insert safeguarding the safety. Yes. Thank you.
Safeguarding the safety.
Yes, the safety of passengers.
I'm thinking the ensuring the safety of passengers, crew, ground personnel, and the general public in all matters related to safeguarding against act of unlawful interference with civil aviation.
The effect is the same. Mr. Speaker, the effect is the same. I don't see anything.
So it's just the rendition, eh?
Yes.
Ensuring is okay, because they are not doing it, they have to ensure. So, honorable members, all those in favor that clause 7 as amended stands part of the bill, say aye. All those against say no. Honorable members, the ayes have it. Clause 7 is directed to stand part of the bill. Now, let's turn to page 28. Motion 53. Yes, very well. So at the end of the consideration, yes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, may I seek your leave for the Deputy Minister for Transport to take the third reading on behalf of the Minister.
Very well.
As Mr. Speaker, the Deputy Minister is our colleague. We know the Minister himself is indisposed, so our colleague can do that on his behalf.
Very well. Leave granted. Honorable Deputy Minister for Transport, you may do as the honors and move the motion listed 53 into this other paper.
Mr. Speaker, I move that the Ghana Civil Aviation Bill 2024 be now read the third time. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Honourable members, the Minister have moved the motion that the bill be taken the third time. Yes, Honourable.
Mr. Speaker, I rise to second the motion for the House to take the third reading of this bill.
Very well. Honourable members, the motion has been moved and has been seconded. It is before the House for consideration. I will therefore put the question. All those in favor of the motion listed 53 in today's order paper, say aye. All those against say no. Honourable members, it's obvious, the ayes have it.
An act to review and consolidate the laws relating to civil aviation, establish the Ghana Civil Aviation Authority to regulate aviation safety and security and provide for related matters.
Honourable members, Ghana Civil Aviation Bill 2024 is now read the third time and passed. Yes, leadership.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, we suspend sitting for Committee of the Whole for the two ministers to brief the House, the Minister of Employment and the Minister of Education. Thank you.
Yes, minority leadership.
Mr. Speaker, we requested the presence of the Minister responsible for Labour and Employment, and then that of the Education Minister last week. And I'm told that they are available. So, Mr. Speaker, we can break into Committee of the Whole and listen to them.
Very well. So, honorable members, per the request of leadership, we are suspending the House and constitute the House into a Committee of the Whole. The House is accordingly suspended. Honorable members, the numbers are not encouraging to move on with parliamentary business. So,
Mr. Speaker, actually, there are a number of committees currently sitting.
I don't think it's still not a.
Mr. Speaker, the leaders are telling you
I want to adjourn the House.
Speaker, just to add to what you said, it appears the MPP is not interested in government anymore.
No. Look at you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You are also 8. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Speaker, we are tired of opposition. We want to come into government.
8 against 6. Anyway, my leader, before our line, let me acknowledge. Oh, okay. So, honorable members, we have at the public gallery Asokole SDA College of Education, College Demonstration Basis School. There are plenty, about 230 per the numbers given me. And the school is located at New Juaben North constituency. New Juaben North constituency. Yes, you are welcome. It's unfortunate we went on suspension, you just came in, so you are not seeing anything today. But at least I'm acknowledging you. Let the chamber be a guide to you. Go and study hard with the hope that tomorrow you will also come to this chamber as members of parliament. So go and study hard. You have beautifully dressed. Am I lying? Are they not beautifully dressed? Yes, they are beautifully dressed. Anyway, you are welcome, and I wish you well. So you may resume your seats. So I think we will adjourn the House to tomorrow, 10 o'clock. But meanwhile, tomorrow we will be meeting the Electoral Commission. They are going to be here at our instance. We have invited them to come and brief us with the preparation they've made so far towards the 2024 elections. So please, tomorrow, business will start 10 o'clock at dot, so that we can make time for them at 11 o'clock. So let's make time to meet them. If you have any issue relating to the Electoral Commission, tomorrow, just come and ask. I mean, it's not just going to be a banter. We are going to respectfully inquire about what they are doing. So let's prepare and come and meet them tomorrow. On that note, I will adjourn the House to 10 o'clock in the phone. The House stands adjourned.